Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 14th of July 2019 and welcome to week 183 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a loss of 3.5 pounds or 1.6 kilogram, which in turn saw my body mass index go from 48.3 down to 47.8. I'm going to begin by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,477 compared to the previous week at 2,623. So it's obviously still within my 2,700 allowance. It's come down a bit from last week, but it's still a good result. My fluid consumption has also slightly come down to 3,546 millilitres. But again, it's still above that magic number of 3,000 millilitres that I set myself or try to achieve on a daily basis. If I now look at my step count, which you can also see in the graph above, the average of this was 9,527 compared to the previous week at 8,960. So it's got above that 9,000 target that I set myself just over a month ago now. So obviously I'm very pleased with this result. I did mention in last week's video that I was planning on going to Wolverhampton for a couple of days for work purposes. That trip didn't materialise, it didn't end up happening. So obviously I was able to stick with my walking after work, and of course going to the gym on a Tuesday and Thursday evening. And of course, because I wasn't away from home, I was able to stick with pre-prepped meals. So on that side, it was all on the good side. It's that time of the week where we all get to see if I've managed to lose any more weight. So here it is guys, here's my weigh-in. I now weigh 163.2 kilograms, which is 359.7 pounds or 25 stone 9.7 pounds. This means in the last week I've seen a loss of 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a loss of 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram. I honestly don't believe that I would have seen this loss this week if I had have done my trip down to Wolverhampton, because I know I would have had a lot of pre-packed sandwiches, a lot of carbohydrates. It's inevitable that would have happened, and I don't think I would have come back to seeing another loss result this week. But bright side is I have seen a loss result this week, which is brilliant. So yeah, pleased. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 47.8 down to 47.7. And if you look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 57.9% complete, and after the loss it goes up to 59.3% complete. So in the 183 weeks I've been doing this weight loss journey, I have lost a total of 181.5 pounds, which is 82.3 kilograms, or 12 stone, 13.5 pounds. Next week is going to be an extremely busy week for me. I do have another work trip planned down to Stoke-on-Trent for a few days, so the back end of this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is not really going to be on plan. I just know it's not going to be on plan. Pre-packed sandwiches, carbohydrates, just as I mentioned, what I would have done if I'd have been doing Wolverhampton this past week. So yeah, it's going to happen. So next weigh-in, I think it's going to be a gain result. I would love a loss result again. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to make the best and right food choices throughout the whole of the week, and try and minimise any damage that can occur from this work trip. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue, follow me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see a lot less of me in the future, why don't you subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.